We'll call to order the April 9th, 2025 Board of Adjustments meeting. First off, we'll do a roll call of members. Ms. Jamaica, please note that Mr. Willie and Mr. Devon are absent and everyone else is here.
Jake is absent.
Oh, Jake Joe Frown as well, sorry. Thank y'all. Next up, we'll open up public comments. Anybody have anything for or against Board of Adjustments?
No one signed up.
No one signed up. We'll close the public comments. Next, I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes for the March 12th, 2025 meeting.
A motion? Second.
Motion by Eddie, second by Brandon. All in favor? Motion passes. Next, I entertain a motion for the written decisions for March 12th, 2025 meeting.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Bryan, second by Mr. Brandon. All in favor? That motion passes. First up for hearings tonight, we have zoning review ID PZ-3621.25, Lot 189 of the Oaks for Mr. Wendell Delott. We got a Wendell here? Nope. Neither one of y'all? I don't know.
I can, Mr. Brock isn't here this evening, but I'll muddle through it and do the best I can. Basically, Mr. Delott wants a variance of,
5 feet.
yes, 5
20-foot
feet to
setback,
put a
yeah.
shop on the rear. He's got a drainage servitude on the rear of his property, so he can't go beyond that, but he wants to put it as close to that servitude as he can. And staff recommends approval based on the use.
This is we hadn't had one of these in a while. Usually when a person's not here and we can't ask any questions, it's difficult, but this is, to me, it's kind of a no-brainer, and it's done by Mr. James. Maybe James usually comes in when the person can't make it, but maybe he couldn't make it. Who knows? Might have got hit by a train or something. Caught by a train, I didn't mean hit. Anyway, so any discussion on this?
I mean, I reviewed through before and kind of, looking at the map and stuff. I mean, I don't really see any issues. I actually live pretty nearby the area. So I'll make a motion to accept.
Oh, wait, first I think I got to open up for public comment. Ms. Jamaica, anybody sign up for public comment?
No one signed up.
Okay, we'll close public comment. Now I can entertain a motion. Anybody else have any discussion?
No, I think
Eddie
it's
Brown?
pretty straightforward.
It's straightforward.
I agree. All right, I'll make sure my mic's on. Yeah, I'll motion to accept.
Motion to accept by Mr. Brandon,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Eddie. All in favor?
Aye.
The variance is granted. Next up, we have zoning review ID PZ 3629.25, Lot 139 in Pelican Crossing for Anna Michelli. That's not you? Oh, that's y'all? Okay, come on, step up to the mic, whoever's representing her. Step up to the mic, tell us what you got going here. We'll ask you a few questions, maybe.
Sure. My name's Steve Sickinger with Pinnacle Exterior Construction in Baton Rouge. I do have some copies of renderings and the drawing that shows the structure that we're requesting a variance for. If you need copies of that, I have it here.
If you want to throw it under the.
Okay. You have this as well, just showing the measurements? Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, we have, I think we have everything you have.
Perfect. And we do have the neighbor, Ms. Maselli's neighbor here in attendance that's already signed off, and said that there's no problem with us building the patio extension back there.
Okay. All right. Any questions?
I guess, just looking at the variance and kind of the layout for the house and where it's located at, I guess, what's the hardship here as far as being able to meet what is expected, I guess, the 20-foot? What's the hardship and what's the request for the variance?
Well, the request for the variance is with the patio extension going past the rear setback line. That's why we were requesting the variance, because we are gonna be going further out into the yard than what the setback line is.
I was looking at the map. It looks like a beautiful home from Google Earth and what you have here. It just looks like there's a pond that's behind it.
There is, yes,
So it's
sir.
more of just, I mean, there's no, it's the pond, it's a narrow portion of it, but there's no homes that are obviously behind it, and it looks like there's a common space that's located on the other side as well. from
There
this
is,
property.
that's correct, yeah. So she has a pond in the back, and then I think the community swimming pool
Yeah.
is on that left-hand side, and then there's the neighbor on the right-hand side who is here, that's already approved everything.
I guess I'm just curious is how does that work when you have a 20-foot variance, but you're backed up to I guess a drainage servitude or pond or something like that?
Well, I mean, because the house is already on the rear setback line. So, I mean, a portion of this, based on, what I'm seeing is and I don't know if that's a little room on the south side of the drawing that comes out to the setback line and then dips back in into what I imagine is picture windows coming out of the living room or something like that. So there's a portion of it that goes out there, but a lot of times people look at it because it's on a common space and on a lake or pond or what have you, there's no, there's not really an objectionable per se neighbor on the back side of it. So they want to go back as far as they can. I know typically you only give variances up to probably about half of it. And, Lance had put on here that staff recommended to deny the variance as requested, but allow the minimum variance that will accomplish the applicant's purpose. And I don't know if he intended that to be 10 feet or whatever you deemed appropriate.
Yeah.
I think he also said that before he did that we were doing a bulkhead back there as well. So that did grant us a little bit more usable section of the property.
So, Eric, in your opinion, this line that's on this map that we have here, it shows the property line to be approximately 10, 20 feet from the water's edge? Mm-hmm. Okay, just want to make sure that.
Yeah.
So the concrete for the slab underneath it wouldn't be in the drainage servitude?
Well, there's not technically a drainage servitude on that lake right there. All you have is that 20-foot setback line.
This, construction, are we going from are we including to the edge of the roof? Or just to where the columns are? We including the overhang in it?
Basically, yeah, it
Okay.
must be the overhang in it, because I know that, because I can see the rafters coming out, so yes,
Is that the way you figure it as well?
On what now? I'm
So
sorry.
on the variance you're looking for,
Yeah, that includes the riser.
it includes the edge of the soffit?
Yes.
Or whatever.
Yeah, the edge of the soffit is essentially like that back part of the house and where the existing outdoor kitchen is right up against that setback line.
Okay,
So there is part of the structure that is actually going to be behind the setback line due to the construction of the house. But it's just gonna be extending past so that they can have more, usable common area or covered area back there behind the house.
okay, gotcha. Any other questions?
Who's this gentleman?
One of my colleagues, Kyle, he's the architect that put together the plans.
From looking at the drawing here, I guess this architectural drawing one, it looks like the front of the house is already at the 25-foot setback and the back of the house is at the 20-foot setback. So I would kind of consider that a hardship maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah. Did you see when I was looking at it on Google, like Google Maps and stuff, just looking at it and reviewing it on Google Maps, and it's a weird looking lot, so I think they only have so much room to play. And if you live next door, it looks like your lot was similar, so.
Yeah, it looks like they built it, I mean, as far as they could, y'all would
Yeah.
let them go, that's
Yeah.
where they put the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they fill the lots up for sure.
I bought it, I mean, it was already built when I got there, so, I mean, I told Miss Anna, go ahead and do this, I don't care, so then when I'm ready to, y'all already know what to do.
I think we also, in my assessment, I always like to give them credit for that space they have between their actual property line and their, high water level. Even though they don't own it, I think they should get credit for it because they're cutting the grass on it, maintaining it. And this gentleman here says they're gonna put a bulkhead, which doesn't really matter. But, you know, they're using it and I just think they ought to get a little credit for it, my opinion. Assume we don't have any, I'll open it up for public comment.
No one signed up.
No one signed up, we'll close the public comment.
All right, I'll make it easy. I'll motion to accept.
Motion to accept by Mr. Brandon,
I'll second.
second by Brian. All in favor?
Aye.
Variance is granted.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Thanks for coming in before construction as well. Okay, next up, we have any old business, Mr. Eric?
No, sir, no old business.
All right, we got some new business. Mr. Lance's mom passed away, so we'll keep her in our prayers. Anything else? Anybody? Any new business?
No,
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion?
Motion to adjourn by Mr. Eddie,
I'll second.
second by Brian. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.